Now, most of the people that talk about fitness business or gym business are only talking about how much money you can make or how much money they make. But let me tell you a quick story. 12 years ago, I started coaching people outdoors. I only had 12 kettlebells at the time. Then I moved to a 40 square meters small gym. I had around 50 clients, and I was doing all the business stuff, and I was also coaching people. Then we moved to 100 square meters. We reached 80 clients, and I was still managing the business and coaching people, and everything was okay. And then we moved to a bigger location. It was around 500 square meters, and we managed to reach 350 regular members. At that time, I already had a good team, so I could focus more on business, but I was still deeply involved in coaching. But everything was okay. The business was doing well, we were profitable, great. But it wasn't enough, right? So everybody wants more. So I found this huge warehouse. It was 1,000 square meters with high ceilings, and I had this vision how I can build the best performance gym ever. And of course, we went into the project, but everything was really fast, and I was still missing a lot of business knowledge and skills, which I found out later, right? So we started the project. First, we were planning to invest 150K. We ended up investing 250K. Then I didn't manage the right rent, right? I didn't manage the right terms and conditions with the landlord. The basic operational costs were too high because everything was, just moving so fast. I didn't have time. I was coaching people, managing the business, talking with the architect, with the construction guys, But we managed to build the gym. We opened, and then I found out that, the location was not what I really hoped for. So I didn't do my research here. Then we found a lot of hidden mistakes in the building. The roof was leaking, in the winter it was just too cold, so people were leaving. And for 3 years, we were really struggling there, trying to build a sustainable business. But it was just not possible because we didn't build it on strong financial foundations, right? And, I reached a point when I really wanted to quit. I wanted to change job, do something else, I had enough. But luckily, I had a really good team that, stand by me, and we decided just to find another location and really to build a business the way it's supposed to be. And of course, again, I found a big warehouse, again, 1,000 square meters, and we invested 300K into our last facility. But this time, I really negotiated the right rent. The basic operational costs are low. I have a really strong team. I have one person managing the business side. I have one person doing all the administration work. I have one person running the marketing, right? So in those 3 years, even though that we invested more, we managed to build a profitable and sustainable business, all right? And one thing that I learned over those 12 years is that if you don't have the business skills, if you're a good coach, if you can, train people, coach people, you get them great results, that's great. But it's totally different if you want to build a gym business. I lost a lot of money, honestly, in those 12 years. But the most important thing is that I lost a lot of time. And time is something that, neither of us can get back. And this is why I decided that, I want to just write down everything that I learned and write a book about, how to build a gym. In this book, you won't find any theory. You only find tactics, my experiences, and tools that I tested on myself, so it will help you really get started right today, all right? Now, in this book, there are like 4 main sections. Now, the section 1 is the future of local small gym business. Why I wrote this section is because one thing you need to understand is if you are running a small performance gym or strength and conditioning gym, you're not actually in the fitness business. Now, what I mean by that is fitness business for me are big fitness clubs. And by big, I mean like 10,000 square meters or more. They have venture capital behind their back. They have huge budgets, so they can really invest in marketing and experience. So if you want to compete with them directly, you won't win this game. So you need to find your niche. And just, let me give you a hint that we are actually in coaching, communication, and relationship building business. Okay? So the section number 2, it's Unix Gym Operational Systems. Over those 12 years, I discovered that there are 6 main pillars that you really need to keep your focus on. And the first pillar is purpose, people, product, positioning, process, and profit. If you focus your energy and time on those 6 pillars and you really do them well, you will be on the right path. Now the third section is everything about getting the business right before you open. So this covers everything about how to find the right location, how to find the right building, how to position yourself on the market, how to negotiate the right deals, how to build your team, everything you need to know so you're ready before you open. And the fourth section, it's everything about the cost and investment for a 300 square meters performance gym, right? So you have all the cost, investments, how much you should pay your team, how much you should invest in equipment, into the renovation of the building, in rent, everything is there. So you'll have a good idea, what's coming at you. And one thing that's important is that lack of cash flow is the #1 killer of all small gym businesses. This is why still 80% of small gym businesses close within the first 3 and 5 years. So, this really pissed me off because, I'm on a mission to, basically help people get in the best shapes of their life. And I think that, if I can share my knowledge about how to run a business and how to build a business, together, then we can really achieve a greater mission and we can help more people, right? And this is why I really, wanted to give this book away for free, right? So the Gym Building Secrets, it's something that I wrote and it's free. You only have to pay for the shipping and the handling. Why? Well, because, I still want that you invest a couple of euros into your business. So I know that, when you receive this book, that you will open it, you will go through it, and you will start implementing things that, you'll find out inside, right? So again, my mission is just really to help you guys so you start, running your business the right way today, not, after 10 years, so you don't lose all that time and money, right? So get your free copy today.